your play-by-play action. Right now, we're joining the game in the 5th skating period, with the 5th period underway. And we'll pick up the action and come right back to you. Jammer out voting on the play, and Ann Cavello slid out in the turn, Ken. The jam was called off by Calvello. I didn't see exactly what happened to her.
I didn't either. I don't know if she got tangled up in the helmet, but because she put a foot in the infield or what. But evidently,
she was out all by herself.
Yeah, but the helmet was wrapped around her skate, caused it a fall. And then naturally, she got up and cut the jam off. And here's your lineup today for the Red Devils.
For the Brooklyn Red Devils, women's captain number 23 is Ann Calvello. Jackie Garillo is number 25. Monica Sanovich, 24. Kathy Bowe is 21. Terry Hampton, 26. Dolores Holmes is 28. And Rita Williams is 29. Very strong and powerful lineup. For the Bay Bombers, Dolores Tucker is 34. Roma Ryan, 36. Carol Phoenix-Meyer, 37. Terry Lewis is 31. Judy McGuire, 35. And the women's captain is number 38, Joan Weston. The back is being reorganized. Pivot skaters go to the front. Lockers must be in the middle, and jammers must be at the rear of the pack. Jammers are your offensive skaters. They wear the striped helmets. Pack is formed, the whistle sounds. The offensive jammers must work their way up through the pack. Once they get in front of the pack, they have 60 seconds in which to lap the field. For each opposing skater lap passed within that 60 seconds, they get 1 point. Jammer is out for the Brooklyn Red Devils. It is number 24, Monica Sanovich. For the Bay Bombers, 37, Carol Phoenix-Meyer on the move. Meyer takes an elbow block back from Kasanovich, and she takes over the lead. Meyer coming back, high elbow block, hits him with another one. Kasanovich staying right up in there, challenging back on the inside. Kendra Meyer, I think she thought she was going to the outside, quickly moved up. Kasanovich trying to eliminate the Bomber jammer. Meyer back to the inside. Both of these jammers now looking at the scoring contention at the rear. And Calvello back on defense for the Brooklyn Red Devils. Women's captain back there. Phoenix-Meyer taken down. Weston doing the locking for the Bay Bombers. Calvello moving up, trying to assist her jammer, trying to pull her to the outside. Calvello spinning around. And Phoenix-Meyer back up and moving. Spins by on the inside. Jam called off. Meyer picked up 1 Bay Bomber point on the play. Calvello trying to move Weston out of the way. And Meyer coming right back up.
There you see Ann Cavello on the ground trying to help her skater in. She left herself, and there's Joan Weston, number 38, the almighty of the Bay Bombers. And Weston sort of left herself out.
The score tied up right now, 29-29 with a timeout being called on the track. Ken Monty back filming the action. We're in the 5th skating period. 4 minutes, 33 seconds up to go with the score tied. From Keysar Pavilion, the Bay Bombers 29, the Brooklyn Red Devils 29. Jammers are out moving on the play. Jackie Garillo moving for the Brooklyn Red Devils 35. Judy McGuire off the whip, passes up Garillo coming out of the turn. Garillo sprinting right back down to the inside. Elbow block, hits him with another one. Garillo takes over the lead. McGuire stays right in. Shoulder block, both of these jammers. Excellent ability and a lot of effort being put out on the play. Calvello dropping back on defense for the Red Devils. Jody Weston back there for the Bay Bombers. Garillo moves in, squat slow. McGuire taken down. Calvello moving up on the assist. Drive to Weston. Both are high up along the rail. Garillo still going. Bombers being worked on up in that back. Garillo trying to go through on the inside, being pinned back in there, but she did get by, I believe, 1 more skater. 2 more. The official decision, there were 3 Red Devil points scored on a play. Jackie Garillo scoring the assist of Ann Calvello and the Red Devil team. Red Devils jump up in the lead by 3, 32-29 over the Bay Bombers.
You know, it's funny, Jackie Garillo, I don't believe she's probably maybe an inch over 5 foot in height. And Ann Cavello doing a bit of a job of leading her in, but Jackie Garillo, a very small person, and puts the Red Devils back on top again, and the Red Devils got it going for them.
Well, they've been trailing throughout most of the game here in the first half, Ken, and apparently the locker room talk at halftime is sparking this club.
Yeah,
you can hear the quietness in the background with all these thousands of fans here.
I know it.
They were yelling in the first half, not so much now.
Well, there's a lot to go in this second half yet, Don, as you well know, and the Bombers will get it together. They have yet to let the Bay Area fans down.
Except in the first series of this season.
Second series.
And in the second, it's not been a good season thus far. Jam has been started by the Jammers. Then a 3-man whip, and Joan Weston is out fully with a pivot helmet on. Jody Weston going out, and Calvello coming out with the Red Devils in pursuit. Both women's captains and pivot skaters are on the play. Weston sets the pace. Looking over his shoulders, Calvello moves up. Calvello cautiously moving up. She's a veteran as well. There's a sidestep by Weston. Calvello up and down. Throws the block, does not connect. The The Bay Bombers now with the only scoring threat out. Women's captain number 38, Joni Weston, and Calabello back to do the defensive work. Elbow blocks by Calabello to Weston to the outside. Weston moves forward, melted back once again. Weston trying to maneuver herself into a good position, trying to stay directly behind Calabello. Comes up, leg block to the inside. And Calabello done by Weston. Weston has scored one. Still going for the Bay Bombers. Bombers trying to lock on the back. Time racing against Joni Weston. Double block. Weston put up and scored again. The crowd going rampant here at Keyshawn. The jam called off. Skaters going over the rail. And the official decision, there were 4 Bay Bomber points scored by women's captain Joan Weston. Kid, I think we're going to take a look at this again on the replay.
Well, if we do, we'll see Joan Weston at one of her at her best. There she is, Joni coming in the rear of the pack, and you'll see Ann Cavello dropping back to do the blocking. There's Cavello moving in your picture now. There she is, putting blocks on her, blocking her around the outside, and Weston continues to move around the outside.
Right here is where I think she drops behind her directly, not the either side, where she can't really get the advantage on her.
She goes to work on it, seems like on her legs, and hits her low, and Cavello goes on down. But now comes sheer force. Watch when Weston comes between this double block. That is power. I mean, there's no denying that part. She was going to get the points. One more person taken on for a total of 4 points.
We're back live. 58 seconds remaining in the period. The Bombers now lead by 1, 33 to 32. Then, of course, the men will come up on the track and start the 6th skating period. 8 periods in roller derby if you've never seen the game before. Jammers are out moving. Jackie Guerrillo for the Red Devils, 35. Ginny McGuire for the Bay Bombers. McGuire comes up with a good elbow block to the inside. Guerrillo spreading right back down on the inside. Back to McGuire. Jammers zigzagging back and forth. Changing positions as they move on the rear. Calabello and Weston again back on defense for the respective clubs. 25 seconds left to go. Calabello sent away. Guerrillo spots low. McGuire does the same. McGuire coming up. Guerrillo taken down. McGuire takes away. Trying to go to the outside. Being pulled by the Wings. And a standing ovation going on for Judy McGuire as she scored 4 more Bay Bomber points. 8 seconds left to go in the period. I think we're going to see this one again, kid.
There's Judy McGuire, just a minute of skating by
Started in New York in 1958 and had trouble up there. There it is, the instant replay.
Here you see Guerrillo moving around the outside. She'll duck, so will McGuire. McGuire will move on the inside, get rid of Guerrillo. From then on, it's nothing but teamwork by the Bombers. Inside, all the way around the outside. 4 points by McGuire.
All right, so the end of the 5th period. The Bay Bombers lead 37 to 32, and a timeout being called on the track.